Welcome to O-Talkin' with Dave. Put your hands together for the pastor of positivity whose glass is always at least half full. Here's Dave.
Hey, how we doing out there? I hope you're doing great. I am top shelf, and I'm on my way up. Man. I have spent a lot of time in Louisville. I love Louisville, and I'm doing a lot of work there, and I love the people. It makes me retouch the South, and usually when I go to Louisville, I'll go down and see my daughter in Nashville, and it's just a good time. I'm never there for too long enough to like it without getting tired of it, and I miss the West, so there you go. However, you've heard me talk about this wonderful lady at the Waffle House, right across from where I stay. And last time I went 4 nights. I think I was there 4 nights and went 4 nights. And this lady has no idea. Someday I'll tell her. She has no idea the impression she has had on me. This is the lady, if you'll remember from a few talks ago. She's working 3 jobs. 3 jobs, and was complaining because she was having trouble getting to kickboxing class. She's, I have no clue how old or young she is, but she's busy, never complaining, so busy. Working the night shift, the midnight shift at Waffle House. Well, the last time I was in there, I always get a tidbit, and I'm just watching her. And I don't want to tell her anything. I don't want to engage her. She knows who I am. I mean, she knows that when I come in, I order usually the same 1 or 2 things, and she knows I need a receipt, and she knows this and that, and that's about it. But I'm listening. And she said something this last time, and I'm going to refer back to her too. She touches me because anybody's got a right to complain. She's got a right. But she was talking, and I could tell she was tired, and she was, moving a little slower. And somebody comes in, she pops up, and she's doing what she needs to do. And I heard her say this. If someone was coming in, they said, "How you doing?" And she went, "I'm on my way up, baby. I'm on my way up." And I'm thinking, on my way up. Wow. And that hit me in several ways. I don't know exactly how she meant it. I think I do. But I know how I took it. On my way up. Refusing to stay down when life's trying to bury you. Thinking, hey, it's not going to get any worse than this. I'm on my way up. And that mindset of, this is the worst it will ever be. Or a positive spin on where you are because you are looking up. You're on your way up. You may be holding on by a thread. You might be broke, alone, worn out, wondering if you're ever gonna catch a break. You ever feel like that? Oh my goodness. I mean, when it comes in piles on top of you. But even if this is the bottom, hey, nowhere to go but up. And if you're gonna let today's mess define tomorrow's story, well then that's your self-fulfilling prophecy. But if you decide, hey, I'm on my way up, baby. That is an attitude. It's fantastic. So, real world examples of ordinary people who refuse to quit. You got this lady at the Waffle House working 3 jobs. I don't know her situation. I've heard her talk about her son. Heard her talk about what she's got to do in between jobs. Not in a negative way. Hey, I get to do this. I'm going to do that, and then I'll do that, and then I'll do this. She works at the Cracker Barrel before she comes to Waffle House. Hey, walks over there. It's no big deal. But you got that. Some people that would be devastating. But think about that woman that's working 2 shifts at a like she is and still making time to help the kids with the homework. That's important. You decide to do that. Or you got the guy who's he got all sorts of stuff. You got the guy whose wife emptied their bank accounts while he was making arrangements for his father's funeral or something like that. Still got up the next day and went to work because the bills don't stop. You got a young man working 14-hour days, eating ramen, taking every overtime shift they can get and glad to get it. So he can just save for an engagement ring that he's dreamed of. And he can see it. When he's tired and wants to give up, he sees that ring on her finger. And it keeps him going. He's on his way up. The woman who grew up fighting for every inch she's gained. Everything. Some people look at her and think, man, she's got nothing. Oh, but how far has she come? Still showing up every morning to a job. Maybe she's overlooked. Maybe she's not, she's not going to give anybody the satisfaction of seeing her quit. She keeps going. She's on her way up. Or that neighbor who's been battling a chronic illness. I'm seeing this more and more, but still out there working, still out there doing things, mowing his own lawn, taking care of things, because maybe that's one of the few things he can control. I remember a time when there were things I didn't like to do. And then as time goes on, I saw them as something, I get to do that. It's fantastic. So there's all scenarios. Think of your scenario. Think of when you were at your lowest. And I hope it's not today. That is a moment. So you got reality checks. And are you on your way up or are you giving up? According to the Census Bureau, 1 in 3 Americans, they're living paycheck to paycheck. 1 in 3? I think that might be low. And you got to define paycheck to paycheck. However, 33% of the country can't miss a paycheck. And a recent survey found that 78% of adults have faced a major life crisis in the last 2 years. Look at that. 78%. 62% of people say that they have seriously considered quitting their job in the last year. But most kept going because somebody else depended on them. Something made them stay. Think about it. What makes you stay? Somebody depending on you? Something inside you? Maybe you don't even know what it is, but you just keep going. I saw a documentary the other night. I didn't see it all, and I believe things are put in my face to make me think about it, because I'm full of analogies, and I can take something and make an analogy. I started to say analytical, but I'm not going to give myself that kind of credit. But I saw it. They were raising, and this is before I heard the Waffle House lady. They were going to raise something from the bottom of a body of water. I think it was in the Caribbean, but it was way down there. And they were talking about, a novice guy, they were talking about, how we get a crane down there, or how do we lift that, or how much does it weigh? And he was thinking, all right, well, okay, we've got to be able to lift X amount of stuff. And somebody said to him, because he wasn't used to working underwater, and the guy said, we don't have to lift it. We'll just put buoys on it and fill them with air. That will lift it. The physics will lift it. Not the strength, but we'll put things around it that will lift it, and it'll be on its way up. And as they did it, it's on its way up. And I'm hearing that over and over and over. Think about it. Somebody's in a building. You're upstairs. You call them. Hey, I'm on my way up. Where's company? Well, they're on their way up. It's a purple car theory. It's a clicker, man. I'm hearing it constantly, and I never heard it before. But the thing is, with this sea rescue, all you had to do was make air present, and just the sheer gravity or physics will lift it. I think we need to put those things in our life. What are we doing? That special person in our life, that's an air pocket that will help lift us, to make us on the way up. Maybe that drive inside, maybe that word in your head that your dad told you years ago, a well-timed remembrance of that. That's an air pocket that will lift you. You'll be on your way up. And you plant those things in your life. It's important. It's more than just an attitude. It's a belief. I believe that 100%. So we all have bad days. I hope you're not having one, but you're going to have one soon. And one man's bad is another man's, I'd kill for that day. Anyway, You all have bad days. So how do we get through today when the world just feels so heavy and we're drowning? How do we do that? I have 5 different things. First, shrink it. Shrink the fight. Don't battle the whole week. Don't battle the whole day. Let's just make it till lunch. How about that? And at lunch, wow, all right, we got here. Now let's just make it till dinner. Let's just make it till bedtime. We got through today. We're on our way up. Find one solid thing. One solid thing. A cup of coffee in silence. Ooh, I like to slurp it. I take a lot of joy in that. Maybe it's a walk around the block. I did that this morning. I just walked down to a little park and sat there for a minute. I didn't intend to walk that far, but I got to the park and thought, oh, all right, I'm going to sit on that. And I sat down for a little while and watched the sprinklers. It was great. It was early this morning, hot in Vegas. No, I just sit there and watch the sprinklers for a minute. I enjoyed that. I didn't even expect it. Maybe it's a song. Maybe it comes on the radio, or I've just found myself humming a couple of days ago. And I didn't even like the song. But boy, I was into it. And it was a moment that I could hold on to. But then that's what you do. Find one solid thing today and hold on to that. Claim it. It's yours. It's yours. That's help. That'll help get you on the way up. Also, refuse to engage in poison. You can't stop people from being toxic. We've talked about that. Toxic people are toxic, but you can stop them from getting in your head. You can't control how people treat you, but you can control how they continue to treat you or impact you. Cancel that, man. That's popping your air bubble. You can't have that. So refuse to engage in poison, gossip, drama, negativity, social media. Please. All right? And do the next necessary thing. The next necessary thing. Not everything, just the next thing. Then the one after that. But do the next thing. If you got 20 things to do, whew, that's overwhelming. Oh, what's next? And then you finish that. All right? What's next? You're building momentum. You're setting air pockets that are going to lift you. And then mark that win. Mark it as a win. Mark it 8, Smokey. Mark it 0, Smokey. No, mark it 8, Smokey. If you made it through the day without quitting, that's a win. Not quitting is a win. Count it. Put it on the board. So 5 steps. Let me hit them again. To get through a bad day, shrink it. Let's get through the morning. Let's get through the afternoon. Let's get to bed. Let's just get there. Find one thing to hold on to. This is mine. It's my coffee. It's my walk. It's my song. And refuse to engage in poison. Toxic people. Shed them, please. Do the next thing. What's next? And then, boom, mark it as a win. Giddy up. Mark it as a win. That's an air pocket that's going to help lift you. So the thing is, you deserve better than all this negativity. Even if you're getting weighted down, okay, that happens, but you deserve better. Why? Because it's nice to hear, but dangerous to live. And how do we post that? Why you deserve better? Yeah, well, I mean, that is great to hear, but why? Well, don't settle for sympathy. Pity doesn't pay your rent or fix your future. People telling you deserve better. All right, well, I can't do anything with that. That doesn't pay my rent. Yeah, I know I deserve better, but I'm got better. You know why? Because I'm on my way up. I don't want your sympathy. I appreciate the thought, but that doesn't do anything for me. I'm going to own my climb. I'm waiting for life to be fair is like waiting for a bus that's not coming. Waiting for an Uber on a gravel road in the backwoods of Tennessee. It ain't coming. So own your own climb. Don't settle for sympathy and own it. It's me. Nobody's coming to save you. Nobody's coming to save you. Then you got to, this is a mindset shift, but treat hardship like it's training, like it's a fitness exercise. Every rough day is building muscles that you're going to use later. I'm stronger. I'm on my way up. Next time that comes, I can take it better. I'll expect it. Boom. When it happens, I'm ready. And then work while you wait. You know, waiting is, I don't like the word wait. I hate to wait. I got a patience problem. I think we've documented that. But work while you're waiting. You know, if opportunity hadn't knocked, hey, build a door. Give it a place to knock. Be there, but work while you're waiting. And then keep looking up. The more time you spend staring at the ground, the less you're going to notice the path in front of you. Look up. Look up. It's all around. You'll see it. There are air pockets everywhere that are going to help lift you. But you got to look for them. Action. That's what you need. Happiness starts when you do. Remember that? I heard a wise man talk about that. Get going. Don't wait. Hardship is training. Keep looking up. Keep looking up. And just realize you're always on your way up. You are. I don't know, David. I don't know. You say that, but it's just not true. I mean, we got a lot of tough times ahead and blah, blah, blah. You know. Getting through the worst, it's not the end of the journey. You never end the journey. But getting through tough times, that proves you're progressing. You didn't give up. You're still climbing. You're still on your way up. Life's not about arriving. It's about continuing. Keep going. As long as you're going, you're on your way. Now, there are peaks and valleys, but you're on your way. And even if you survive the hardest season, the toughest time of your life, every time I think I've been through the toughest time of my life, oh no. Whoo, here it comes. I'm going through some stuff now I never dreamed would happen. However, I'm not entering it with closed eyes. I'm looking up. I'm preparing. I'm planning. I'm doing things I need to do. I don't know how bad it's going to get. However, it's not getting me down. I have more to give. People who are, there's a lot of people there's a lot of people out there that I can see who have it worse than me. I'm much better. I wouldn't trade problems with anybody. But people are looking. People need help. Giving helps you rise, helps them rise. We're on the way up. I got more to take, honestly. From opportunities to challenges, all of this, hey, I need it because it's training. It's training. Everything that I go through is preparing me to go through something else. Or it's preparing me to help somebody else who's going to go through something. I've had some very specific things happen in my life, and very specific. And then I talk to someone, and it just so happens a random person, they're going through the exact same thing. And I can say, you're not going to believe this, but I had the exact same thing 15 years ago or 20 years ago. And, well, how did that go? Well, here's what he did. Or I may tell them how I got through it. I may tell them, look, don't do this. Please. Oh, dude, do not do this. Either way, I'm helping them. They're on their way up. And just talking through that helps me. So I got more to give. I got more to take. I'm not through it all, but I'll also have more to receive. Because life is full of blessings. # blessed. Life is full of blessings that you don't even know. You wouldn't even ask for them. That's one thing that I learned in sales and negotiating. I don't ask for certain things because they may be willing to give me far more than I would ever even ask for. I can say that with my life. It's undeniable many times with the timing, the result, the strength, all the things I got from that. I would have never asked for that. I probably would have just said, just let me get through. Don't, you know, yeah, I just want a vanilla ice cream cone. Is that okay? No, we want to give you this with sprinkles and the extra stuff. And hey, how about a side of bacon to go with that? Oh, I would never have asked for all that. You got more to give, you got more to take, and get ready. Because if you're a good person and you're doing the right things and you have the right attitude, like my sweet darling at the Waffle House, you got a lot more to receive. Yeah, and you can't have that attitude of, I've made it. Oh, I made it. You've never made it. You're on your way up. It's a way of living that, at the risk of sounding like, who's it, Martin Luther King, or keep hope alive. No, it does though. It is a mindset when you feel like I'm on my way up, no matter how far down that I am, I'm still on my way up. For yourself and for the people who love you, that is a gift. And that is an example that goes far beyond anything you can say because you've shown them. Your words aren't as powerful as the experience that they have witnessing what you're doing. And that climb doesn't stop when you reach the next level. It's like a little plateau there. Okay, you need to hang out here for a minute, but it does change the view. It does. And I love that. I love a change of view. That's a good thing. It's perspective, the whole thing with perception and perspective. Your perception of something is based on your perspective, where you're looking at it from. So sometimes as we're on our way up, our perspective changes because now we have a different view of something. From this angle, it looks different. That's an air pocket. That helps you. It gives you more motivation, more exposure to it, and you see it differently. And now you can attack it. It keeps things new. So I hope this is resonating because it is an attitude that is a self-fulfilling prophecy. I call it expectations. Somebody else called it that first. But if you're expecting something good to happen, it's going to. You're going to look for it and you're going to see it. You're going to look for the silver lining in the black cloud. But someday you're going to realize that climb never ends. And that's not a bad news. I know some people at retirement, they just want to go sit on the porch and relax. Poppycock. The thing is, you're going to realize the climb never ends, but that's the best part. You keep going. You keep lifting. If you get here and it's over, you got more to go. You got more to give. You got more to take and you got more to receive. Because if you can't make it through today, come on. You know you can. You can make it through this morning. You can make it through today. And if you can make it through today, you can make it through tomorrow. Refuse to quit. You'll get stronger. You'll get more momentum. You'll get more courage. And you'll find a kind of hope that just can't be taken away. It's who you are. You got air pockets all around. You're just sitting back on your way up. Just know, whatever situation you're in right now, you're not stuck. You're not done. You're not defeated. You're on your way up. And you're bringing others with you. I hope you realize that. I do. No matter your situation, you're on your way up if you choose that attitude. I thank you so much, lady at the Waffle House. I don't know. I'm trying not to engage too much because I don't want to change the dynamic of our relationship. But I'm telling you, without being too crazy or creepy, that Waffle House is like a church. She, with her actions, while she's working, speaks to me in ways few other people have. Because she's on her way up, baby. She is. And she's taking me with her. So be that kind of person to people around you. It's gonna be so rewarding to you. And then, when you need some air pockets to lift you, they'll help. They'll be there. They'll remember. Thanks so much. I appreciate it. Brief message today, but it is one from the heart. Hit me up at David O Talks or David at O Talks. Let me know what you think. Tell me about somebody in your life. Tell me about situations where you thought you were stagnant or you thought you were there, but no, you got more to give. You got more to receive. There you go. Thanks so much. I appreciate you hanging out. I appreciate you hanging on. And most of all, I appreciate you talking with Dave. Giddy up.
Hey there, are you having computer problems and can't get the help you need? Is there a language barrier or other obstacles that make you feel insignificant and unappreciated? We know just how you feel, and we are here to help. We are the Amish Tech Team. The Amish Tech Team is known for their work ethic, quality craftsmanship, and attention to detail. The Amish Tech Team will ride to your house, assess the situation, and leave you feeling good about the experience.
Oh, Jedediah was just a lovely young man. He didn't fix my computer, but he built me a new desk, repaired my roof, and planted 2 rows of corn in the backyard.
All of our technicians at the Amish Tech Team are English speaking, respect traditions, and know their way around a grist mill. Send a letter by mail or carrier pigeon today, and when we get it, we will hop in the first buggy available and head out to your place. And the first 10 requests will get a complimentary jar of sorghum or an Amish Tech Team horseshoe to use as a paperweight. It's a real horseshoe. You don't have to put up with services that put you on hold or talk funny. Contact the Amish Tech Team and we'll be right out as soon as we get your message, and get free of our chores and load up the buggy and travel to your place, depending on traffic and the weather and those dad-blame motorized vehicles and all those bright lights and shiny signs that keep distracting the horse and tempting the youngins. Hello there. Are you out of work or looking for a new career? Do you feel like you have a lot of potential and just haven't hit your stride? We know just how you feel, and we are here to help. We are Cult Leader University, and we have the curriculum for you. Clue offers options to fit your schedule. Clue has entry-level courses in stockpiling, Kool-Aid making, catchy sing-alongs, and entry-level recruiting techniques. Once you've mastered these, you can move on to advanced courses in pontificating, standing like a guru, mastering the nostril flare, and holding an intimidating stare. Enroll at Clue, and if you pay for a full year in advance, Clue will help you develop your mantra, give you ideas for clothing requirements, and equip you with original handshakes, utterings, or code names. Don't wander around in anonymity. Enroll in Clue and set your own rules. At Cult Leader University, we can't imagine what you're capable of, but we know it's impressive. Cult Leader University can change your life and the lives of anyone unfortunate enough to be around you. Remember, if you don't have a clue, we are the school for you.
Have you recently started a new job and feeling a little overwhelmed with all the new challenges and requests from your coworkers? We know just how you feel, and we are here to help. Call Greenhorn Supply. We have everything you're being asked to deliver. Blinker fluid, polka dot paint, metric hammers. Don't look dumb just because you're new. Let us help you out. We've got left-handed screwdrivers, hammer grease, and if you need a bucket of steam, we just got in a truckload. And if you call in the next 3 minutes, we'll give you our free instruction manual covering how to milk a bull and how to get to the second floor or the basement of a one-story building. Call 1-800-486-3862. That's 1-800-I-AM-DUMB. Or visit our website at greenhornsupply.no.edu. Plug in your social security number and credit card info and we'll deliver your order same day. Or just send us cash to 1449 Gullible Lane, BFE, OU812, and we'll deliver your order same day. Don't look stupid just because you're new. Call Greenhorn Supply.